year. And take the wheelchairs. Let's see them shoot a basket without them.
Oh man, lump of coal should go to that.
A hot lump of coal.
Individual.
In the face.
Exactly.
Real quickly, I was watching the Youngstown Boys thing about Maurice Clarett, ESPN on 3030. Why? Why did y'all even make that? I didn't. It was. You could have did all that in 30 minutes. It didn't need 2 hours.
It was pretty long.
It was long to tell me that Maurice Clarett was raised in Youngstown. That is not a good area to be raised. He was a great high school player. He went to Ohio State. They won the national title. After that, he got in some trouble and got kicked out of school. And then he went back to selling drugs. We can find that story. Let's just get in my car and drive over here to College Park. Where would you like to go? We can find that story anywhere.
He became an alcoholic. What was that?
It didn't take. I'm not trying to damper the story. It didn't need 2 hours.
No, it didn't need 2 hours.
You could have told me that in 30 minutes. Your show is called 30 for 30.
Right.
Just what? Give me 30 minutes of that. Like we could have did that real quick, and then you got his brother sitting there talking in a prison uniform. Don't think I don't know that was a prison uniform because you got it low. Right. I saw that matching fit. Nobody's done that since the 80s.
Right.
Trying to make it look like he wasn't in prison. You still in prison for selling drugs. It just didn't take. So I'm not knocking the story. It didn't take 2 hours. Some things don't take that long. And it was just a run-on story. Shout out to my man London Fletcher. Plans to retire. Me and London played together with the Rams back in '98 when he was a young, fresh-faced rookie. 16 years later, has played more games at linebacker than anybody in the history of the NFL. Over 256 games. He played consecutively at that position. So shout out to you, London Fletcher. What else do we have for you, Big Kenny, before I bring you to tears? President Obama did find people to represent him over at the Winter Olympics. He's going to send Billie Jean King. He's going to send Katlyn Cohow, however you say her name, Cahow. Maybe Cahow. I don't know how you Cahow. How do you say that? Cahow?
Cahow.
Maybe. Not. It doesn't have an L, so it's not.
Yeah.
Cahow. She's a hockey player. Something tells me that she's of the lesbian persuasion. And Brian Boitano. Remember him, the Olympic gold medalist from the 80s? He actually came out and announced that he was gay since they put him on the committee. He said he never told anybody before because he didn't think it was nobody's business.
Was he a skater?
And yes, it was one of those Brittany Garner things. Like, yeah. I thought everybody knew Brian Boitano.
Hi, I'm Brian Boitano, and I have a secret.
I love to skate.
What is it, Brian?
It's so masculine.
It's something that you will probably never guess by looking at me.
Oh.
But I'm gay. And everybody was like, okay, so what were we saying about playing basketball later? Like, right.
I thought everybody knew that. He was that way in the Olympics 25 years ago.
Well, it's one of those things where it carries a stigma, and I think if people talk about it, they feel like there's more pressure on them, whether you're a model or an athlete or, anything else, a celebrity of any kind. I think there's more stigma about it if they talk about it. But
he said he only came out because they put him on this committee to go over to represent. Yeah. He said his stand was that it was none of your business. Yeah. He didn't owe you no explanation. That was just a part of him.
Hey.
And as soon as you go to talking about that, everybody want to have that same conversation with you, and even I get asked all the time about a couple of my friends, like, hey, is your man gay? Well, how would I know? Like, we didn't have that conversation, and it's not my business to tell you anyway. Like, that's why we call each other friend.
Yeah.
Because, why are you asking me? But that's just the way of the world. But to piggyback on the gay.
Because, one indicator that he might be gay.
You're spoiling your moment, man. I got a Christmas present for you. Yeah, just watch that video screen right there. I got a Christmas present for you and Mark. Roll the tape.
Christmas parade was all over social media today. It wasn't the Santa float that had people talking. One dance act left some parade goers and even the dancers themselves in shock. We talked to folks on both sides of the controversy. These young men call themselves the Prancing Elites. They're stars rising as female impersonation dancers. They've performed in Mobile and several other cities. Group captain Kentrell Collins says he had every reason to believe the routine would be welcomed at the Sims Christmas Parade. After all, they were invited.
I said we're all over 21 and we're guys. She was so excited. She was like, I didn't know they had any groups like that in Mobile.
But instead of applause or cheers, group members say they heard lots of jeers.
Some of them were saying stuff like, oh my God, like, what's that?
I would rather you pull us to the side and say, hey, that's probably not a good idea for you guys. Okay, we can accept that.
And I was outraged and appalled. And I never expected anything like this at the Sims Christmas Parade.
Claudia Davis was at the parade with her daughter. She says many in the crowd felt the dance group was inappropriate.
They were going to put this kind of activity in the parade. They should have notified the people of Sims so that we had a choice whether we wanted our child to attend and see something like that.
We do want to say we apologize if we offended anybody who did not know who we were before today, but still at the end of the day, we only just came to dance. I mean, we did get invited.
And Collins says their passion for dancing hasn't diminished. The Prancing Elites.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Oh,
First of all, they were
Man,
invited.
put your mic back.
Yes. Yes. First of all, they were invited to go. I mean, seriously.
That lady was right, though, man. You supposed to send me a memo on this, man. You got to send me something. I mean, I thought I was coming to see some reindeer. I didn't know I was going to come to see it make it rain around here. Oh, man, this is just priceless. It's after 11 o'clock, so we can show this kind of stuff. The Prancing Elite is what they call themselves.
They got an invitation. How can you be mad at that?
Oh, man. Stop it, man. Stop that right there. Right? All that should be illegal.
I mean, don't get me wrong. They can twist their hips in ways that I cannot.
They're loitering at the park. They're not supposed to be at the park. And go back to the lady that's reporting. This is what really threw me off. The black lady. The reporter, right there. I thought she was part of the Prancing Elite. Now, you tell me, Big Kenny, are you looking at... I thought she was the person that invited them.
Look, even Brian Bortano is like, hell no. No, they didn't. Come on, bruh. Come on, man. Let's stop. Are these ocean candidates?
That was the ocean. I couldn't hold that to myself.
Please, throw them in a sack at the bottom of the ocean.
I'm just a man. I can't report that story without letting y'all weigh in on the ocean this week. That was it. That was my Christmas present to you. A joint ocean segment.
Well, there you go. There you have it.
Make sure y'all, let me see him dance one more time before we go. Let me just give me a little bit. Especially the dude back there in the yellow pants.
Thank you, Beyonce.
He in it, boy. He is in it, man. Well, y'all have a very, very Merry Christmas. We will be here next Monday live. Marky is upset that we are upset with them.
Daddy, we gonna be in a parade.
I'm cool.
Send me a memo. I'm like that lady. Hit me up on my iChat or whatever it is. What y'all Instagram me? I mean, woo! Have a Merry Christmas. Peace.
All right, you chipmunks. Ready to sing your song?
Yeah, let's sing it now.
Okay, Simon?
Okay.
Okay, Theodore?
Okay.
Okay, Alvin? Alvin?